I'm working out, I'm busting down. I'm working on my roar. Beard, 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 beard. I don't know. No one's saying do this. No one's saying be there. No one's saying stop that. No one's saying see here. Okay, good. The audio appears to be working. Yeah. Well, welcome back to the jury, everybody. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do. I was singing I Just Can't Wait to Be King from Lion King, Kristen. I was gonna sing something from Aladdin, because Aladdin came out today, but I don't trust myself with those songs. Well, let me try. Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves, and Aristotle had 1,000 tales. Well, master, you're in luck, 'cause up your sleeve you got a brand of magic that can't fail ya. You got some power in your corner, now some heavy ammunition in your can. Yeah, I guess I know that one. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present you with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We are almost done with the first game. Well, that's a lie. We have a whole nother case after this one, but we are approaching the last case, and this was the original ending of the first game. So, we are ready. I am excited. Just so you know, I don't remember the voices I did for any of the characters. So we're going in. Hopefully I can remember them as we go. Yeah, it's this one. Wah wah wah, oh my, wah wah wah, oh no. Now I got fucking Friend Like Me stuck in my head. Can your friends go abracadabra, let her rip, and make a sucker disappear? Alright, let's get back into it. This is serious. We're in a goddamn courtroom. Alright. Serious. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander... Wait, we have proof. We have proof that that's not true. The picture. Objection! God, I love that. Gotcha. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What you got? Show me what you got. Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? Oh, why did... So? That's not the voice I was doing. So, with that sort of thing, yeehaw, so, you can't really make the accent accentuate with short things like that. This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? God, I love this music. What? Mr. Wright has a point. Jesus! I will never get used to that. That is why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course I could. I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, I fucking love the objection music. You're right, it was cold, it was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars wouldn't have helped with fog. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. That can apparently see through fucking fog. See? No problemo. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. Okay, first, just because I don't remember, let's look through our clues. Just so, in the event that I do find an objection, I know it's there. High-quality binoculars can't see through fog, can they? If so, why don't we have glasses that can see through fog and shit like that? I mean, I guess it's not the weirdest idea in the world, but if it is a thing, it's something I didn't know about. You're right, it was cold. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee typist type never find a gal where I'm from. The reason my Western accent is so accentuated and is because in the next case, there's another character who has a bit of a cowboy talk to him, and I'm saving my other Western voice, which is a little more subtle for that one. Defense attorneys have trouble with that, as it is. Nobody loves me. Phoenix, I love you. I think you're a dumbass motherfucker who can't solve his own case without my fucking help, but I love you. So, once I finished up setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Well, here's the thing. Oh, we don't have evidence about the car. Okay. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Okay, so I need to press. That's what it's telling me. Your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here, Miss Hart, is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yes, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Why? Look at her eyes. They're just almost slightly fish-eyed for me. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? Here comes an objection. Look at that face. Look at that face. Poor girl. Poor girl. Okay. I was checking the chat, sorry. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Jesus! The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yeah, we gotta. Will I ever play Professor Layton on the show? Listen, I was watching a Let's Play of Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, and as far as I could tell, all the Phoenix Wright stuff was really good, and then all the Professor Layton puzzles didn't look so good to me. But, I'm not against it. I mean, I'm definitely finishing Phoenix Wright before I do anything else, though. And we're not even done with the first game yet. And we have at least 3. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard that, I was... Okay, so this is the one. This is where we have to present some evidence. It's facing the lake. Objection! Gotcha, bitch! You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera fuck! You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof! Yeehaw, oof! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? What the fuck do you think I'm driving at, dude? The witness was not taking pictures of shooting stars last night, Your Honor. Shit! Well then, what exactly was she taking pictures of? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Wright trying to take a picture of? Gordy. Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake? Well, Miss Hart, I've never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I don't think we have proof. I don't have proof. Well, I don't have proof. Jesus! Bah! You impotent. You're impetitive? Ineptitude. That's ineptitude. Your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright. But enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without a hair of evidence to support them. Well, alright. If that's how you want to play it, I'll show you evidence. Okay, so I was wrong. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? I'm sure sick of that smarmy prosecutor. I cannot speak today, it's worse than usual. I'm sure sick of that swarmy prosecutor putting me down. I will dance in the middle of this prosecution. Fuck, Kneale, speak. I will dance in the middle of this courtroom, Your Honor. Everybody. Hold on, I just thought of something. Everybody take that and object. Display your evidence. Go cool. Save the day. Make them say not guilty. Phoenix Wright, the musical, was actually a thing. Or did he taunt me so I'd get mad and make a mistake? Very well. Let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. No more songs in the middle of the courtroom, Mr. Wright. You are not allowed to dance. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Taken automatically at 12. Article about the monster. Overhead map of Gord Lake. It's got to be the camera, right? Take that! The music. The proof that Miss Hart is her own camera. Okay, it looks like this is real. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. Shit! And here is the article about Gordy. Huh, chat's pretty dead today. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had the camera set to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a picture of Gordy, weren't you? Shit? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious moments of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey. But, as you sufficiently said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Something you'd love to do? I already made a Nickelback reference earlier, I'm not gonna waste it again. I don't sound like Nickelback. Come on now. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from this court? Please revise your testimony. Shit. Right, fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it. Shit. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. I don't know where everyone is, Kristen. At least I got you guys to keep me company. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Yes, Calum, I am letting the characters say shit every time they're silent. Because they have to say something. There are dots on the screen. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Well, that was all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. That's so much worse than dying. Is she saying she wants to be put on a grill and then cooked and eaten? You sick, twisted bitch! Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Jesus! My poor heart! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Everybody last time was telling me to do a Frollo impression, but I don't know if I can. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. I can't do a Frollo, but I'll do this. There is no need to waste more time with another pointless cross-examination. God, I love it. Just to counterbalance it, when Von Karma says objection, it scares the shit out of me. But every time that Phoenix says objection, I just want to like pump my fist into the air like, fuck yeah, objection. But when Von Karma does it, I'm like, oh, fuck no, objection. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. No more singing in the courtroom, Mr. Wright. God damn it, if you do it again, I will execute you in the middle of this room. That would be a first. Okay. No, actually, it doesn't sound okay. I'm gonna save this for someone else. Okay, Von Karma's voice. I'm deciding right now. That would be a first. I just did the same voice. That would be a first. This will have to work. I'm just gonna do the first voice I did. Very funny. You understand with this, that this is your last chance at a cross-examination. Right, Mr. Wright? You said my name twice, Your Honor. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative reporter, photographer. I do the photographs. I imagine what a scoop of monster would be. That's why I was camping by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight at the lake. Autopsy report. Sometimes I guess let's press. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. Let me look at the chat real fast. I thought you of all people would have understand that JonTron reference from earlier, Calum. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stick with the voice I gave him, although the reason I wanted to change the voice is that voice was sort of naturally changing, whether I wanted it to or not. But hey, maybe that's part of his character. Maybe he's so shady that he doesn't have a discreet voice. There wasn't much else to see, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies, pops. I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard a gunshot. Oh wait, I didn't mean to press that. Oh well. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That was why you put the atomic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. Wait, I thought you weren't a university student. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah! Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Ah, God, we're gonna get a Von Karma objection. And... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. I'm probably not doing Kingdom Hearts anymore. We ran into a lot of issues streaming that. Honestly, I think I'm going to continue to stream games of this art style because the picture comes in very clear on the stream, and it looks just as high quality on the stream as it does on my TV. So, I'm pretty okay with doing at least all 3 Phoenix Wright games, which, again, we're not even on 2 yet. And I haven't played for 2. I just know the villain from 2 is, I forget her first name, but it's Von Karma's daughter and Edgeworth's, like, half-sister. Yeah, I did Kingdom Hearts 2.9. God, that title pissed me off. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight for the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one. I already did this. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands. Okay, I guess I gotta... I think I pressed everything. I don't think I pressed this actually. Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer.
An investigative photographer?
Yep.
You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. Now guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the... A UFO just hanging out in the sky. UFO. A UFO. A UFO. An unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Alright, when I heard the bang... Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, god damn it, I keep going back to that one. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boat. Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for evidence. Okay. So, I think this is the one we have to present. The murder weapon, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand, found in the victim's body, overhead map of Gourd Lake. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. Fuck. No! I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Oh, whoops, god damn it. I wish Angel was here. Okay, let's go back. My drug deal? I don't do drugs. I have never ever done any drugs, ever. Wait a minute. Hold on. Then I saw a flash here in one of the men's hands. She doesn't say specifically what hand. No! Fuck! Okay. This has to be the one with evidence, because Phoenix gave us such a big hint that we need evidence here. Nope. God, this might be our first failure, everybody. Yes! Thank you, Jesus! Mrs. Hart. Were you really looking at the boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it.
Kristen, she's dead. She's a ghost. She possesses her 17-year-old sister. You're being unintentionally creepy, my dude.
It was only it was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping out at the lake for a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat second thought. Hey! Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Shit! 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 Well? Well, now that you mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might have been out there, no? Miss Hodge! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat, then? Hold on. Oh, what? Shit. Yeah. Wait, oh fuck, the music stopped while I was taking off my jacket. Oh no. Well, shit. Sorry, y'all.
I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all.
You fucking... That's an obstruction of justice.
I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey! You got that photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this photo.
Right. That's why I took this photo.
Witness, that is enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she going to say?
She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she'd go to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but you should let us see who's who. Oh, guys, I hate to do this. I'm gonna have to temporarily end the stream. I will be right back, but the stream's gonna have to end for a second.